Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, after we made a little bit of recovery today, we have seen a little bit of a pullback. Only one driving factor. Even for Dogecoin, it might look like it's up, but has fallen below the 20-cent support, and that is everything to do with Uniswap. Now, before we get into that, talk about this. The trading volume for Dogecoin has exceeded 2.7 billion. There is a lot of whales supporting it, and you can see new whales just walking into the market, just buying a chunk of Dogecoin and waiting on the sideline. The trading volume is having a positive day, and at the same time, some negative information is coming out. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just update to algorithm, push the video out to more people talk about Dogecoin, more social engagement, more whales decide to buy into Dogecoin, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. If you just want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now, I just want to mention something important. If you guys do not know, Uniswap went through some really big financial trouble, and I feel like a lot of people, when I mentioned it today earlier, it just hasn't got the enough information that you want to see. Well, DeFi exchange Uniswap receives an enforcement notice from the SEC. Uniswap CEO Hayden took it to X on Wednesday to say that the exchange is ready to fight after receiving notice that the regulator is planning an enforcement action. Now, the reason this is a big deal because something similar happened to XRP, and since that has happened, you guys can see the XRP price only really moves just a little bit. Even when Bitcoin did some crazy numbers in 2021, XRP was just able to make it to $1 and then reverse back, and you can see this bull market, XRP is not seeing any sort of cash flow running into it. And now let's talk about Uniswap. Uniswap is quite a big of a token. It's sitting at a market cap of 5 billion. How is this affecting everything? Well, you need to pay attention to the overall idea. Shiba Inu was actually created on the Ethereum network. When initially it was released, everyone was buying Shiba Inu actually on Uniswap. So overall, Uniswap pays a very close attention and also very closely tied with the Ethereum network. And Ethereum network is usually, other than this bull market where we saw the Solana chain also doing crazy with the meme tokens, usually it's the Ethereum network which creates those large tokens. And seeing that Uniswap is going through some trouble, that has caused the whole market to be in a little bit of a panic zone. And if we talk about Dogecoin specifically, you can see there are some whales which are buying such a large chunk of Dogecoin that you will be shocked when you see the actual move initially come in. I mean, you can see that this Dogecoin holder just purchased on 11th, which is just yesterday. They bought about $24 million worth of Dogecoin, and right now if they decide to sell, they already have $1 million profit. And you can see the open interest is seeing a really big spike in Dogecoin with a 7% increase, and if you look at the long to the short ratio, it's still sitting very close to the 70 to 30% zone. Now, what's really important you need to understand is initially when we saw the initial spike of 75% to 25% long to short, that was when the price was around the 18 cents, but now around the 20 cents, a lot of people decide to take profit. And you can see articles like this actually play a very crucial role in playing with people's mentality. Dogecoin at risk, factors leading to a potential correction. Now, investors' bullishness fading? Well, the answer would be not the best, because the addresses holding between 10 to 100 million Dogecoin has sold more than $300 million worth, nearly 55 million since the beginning of the month. Well, just keep in mind, it's not just Dogecoin that has seen a little bit of pullback, but rather the whole crypto market has seen something similar. So I just personally don't like how just one narrative is being pushed onto people and causing a little bit of a downtrend. That's just my take on it. Now, if we talk about the actual price action, I want to go back and compare to what happened in the initial bull run which we had in 2021. You guys can see that the bull run started pretty much at start of January or just around the end of January, while this time it was more like end of February. Now, after that, you can see the market went into a consolidation zone, something similar, but this market didn't go completely flat. It was more like there was still a little bit of momentum, but then around the 15th of April, there was a huge spike that took us all the way to the 20th of April, which is considered Doge Day by our boy Elon Musk. Now keep in mind, if something similar, is to recreate, it's going to be a really heavily driven bull run by Elon Musk. Now, I'm not talking about the overall crypto market, but especially for Dogecoin, it would be a really important catalyst to help us push the market even higher. Now, yesterday the CPI data went against the crypto market. At the same time, after a little bit of a pullback, it was able to make a recovery, which shows that the crypto community actually sticks very close to each other. Now, this is another whale that should give you perspective. Yesterday they decided to buy quite a significant amount of Dogecoin, and today they pretty much dumped all of that when the price just went up by 1 cent. Now that's close to a 5% increase, but if $20 million 5% increase means they just made $1 million in a single day. Now, Dogecoin influencer issue a warning against these type of trading strategies. You will risk losing it all. Dear Dogecoin, if you have one piece of advice you should take, this applies at any time, but in the upcoming weeks extreme volatility might hit the market, and if you have a lot of leverage trading, be very cautious. Now, if we talk about the rate at which Dogecoin is climbing, honestly, Toncoin is actually climbing really quickly and trying to take on the Dogecoin spot. But if Doge is able to see a little bit of momentum, which is usually what happens when a token is trying to get close to Dogecoin, the market likes to push it up, or just, everyone likes to support it. Something similar happened with Shiba Inu when it got really close. Now we're nearly double Shiba Inu. Now, Dogecoin Frenzy analyzing the Dogecoin's recent surge. I mean, Elon Musk factor is going to be a big thing, but the Bitcoin halving event is also going to be a big thing, because in 8 days we are going to be seeing Bitcoin halving event, and it's going to be really, really important. And X payments will also be coming into the picture very soon. At the same time, if you guys do not know, at the end of April, we are going to be seeing Dogecoin going live on COINBASE as a future. That's why it's going to be considered as a commodity. That is a big deal, and history always repeats itself. And if we just go back into the history books, you can see that Doge has done some big numbers just around the time when Bitcoin decides to do the halving event. I mean, right now, if you just look at the overall trend of the market, it's still in an uptrend. Just seeing those people on Twitter and stuff talking about how, oh, it's time now, this is going to be the crash beginning. Well, we have just hit, you can say that we're still maintaining the previous bull market's high. We haven't even created an high for this bull market, so it should give you perspective. Minimum price which Bitcoin will be slowing down at will be close to 100k, so you just need to be a little patient. And if everyone believes, Dogecoin will easily be able to make it to $1, if not more. That's just my take on it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to this channel, want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon.